Sam Bankman-Fried to be released on a $250 million bond, one of the largest in the US history. Ex-Alameda co-CEO Caroline and co-founder Gary Wang plead guilty to fraud. Binance after all the major FUDs standing completely unfazed. And another breaking news, one of the largest crypto mining companies, Core Scientific, is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Such a wild week with crypto. My name is Daily and welcome back to CoinWire, covering cryptocurrencies guides, tips, reviews, and news. Alright, that's enough. Let's go. Here's the latest updates about the FTX situation. So, SBF or Sam has been extradited to the US and being released from federal custody by paying $250 million in recognition bond. This bond means Sam did not have to pay $250 million in full to be temporarily released, but rather have someone else sign the document saying they would be on the hook if Sam disappears. In this case, Sam's parents post their equity in their home as assurance. And according to CNBC, there might be two other mystery individuals with quote-unquote considerable assets signing Sam's personal reconnaissance bond too. Let me know in the comments who you think that might be. However, this reconnaissance bond does not mean Sam is walking away freely without consequences. Sam still has his trial on January 3rd, 2023. And a lot more in the future based on his charges. According to the Washington Post, Sam has to wear an ankle monitor, stay in his parents' Palo Alto home, the one they post as equity for assurance, and he cannot open any businesses or lines of credit. Also, he cannot make any financial transactions over $1,000 except to pay his attorneys. Caroline Ellison, ex-co-CEO of Alameda, and co-founder Gary Wang have pleaded guilty to federal criminal fraud charges. While the guilty pleas by Ms. Ellison and Mr. Wang still appear to be sealed under court orders, their plea agreements were released by prosecutors on Wednesday night. Ms. Ellison pleaded guilty to 7 counts, 2 counts of wire fraud and 5 conspiracy counts involving wire, securities, commodities fraud, and money laundering. Mr. Wang pleaded guilty to wire fraud and 3 conspiracy counts which involved wire, securities, and commodities fraud. Ellison and Wang, who were each released on a $250,000 bond, inked their plea agreements and formally entered guilty pleas in front of a federal judge in Manhattan at a sealed proceeding Monday. So, what do the agreements entail? In the agreements, Ms. Ellison and Mr. Wang pledged to cooperate fully with the U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and the other law enforcement agencies, and to truthfully and completely disclose all information concerning all matters they are asked about. If they are considered helpful to the case and do not violate the agreement, prosecutors are expected to recommend a lighter sentence, although no sentence can be promised. Meaning, well, they will low-key throw SBF under the bus. Next up, we have Binance. Oh boy, so many FUDs have been thrown in Binance in recent days that I feel like every time I refresh Twitter, some new breaking news about Binance shows up. It got people thinking though, will Binance suffer the same fate as FTX? Well, judging from what happened, people from Twitter seem to still have tons of faith in CZ. Let's take a look. So, because of the FUDs, people were and are still withdrawing their funds from Binance, and the withdrawal amount peaked at about $10 billion from December 13 to December 17. The total value locked of Binance at the moment is about $55 billion in low-risk tokens like Ethereum, BNB, Tron, and Bitcoin. Oh, and by the way, this video is not sponsored by Binance at all. It just so happens that we have an affiliate sign-up link that will grant you 10% off of all trading fee. So if you don't have a Binance account yet, please click on our link to sign up. Thank you. For now, the first tsunami seems to have gone away. There is a good news for Binance fans out there though. On December 19th, Binance US, a subsidiary of Binance, has successfully scooped Voyager digital assets for $1 billion. In that, the most valuable asset of Voyager is their 1.7 million users. This agreement is said to be very beneficial for Voyager's users and Binance as a whole. Keep in mind that FTX tried to acquire Voyager but failed. This move from Binance shows the world that they have nothing but money. In the same day, Toko Crypto, a crypto exchange in Indonesia, is being injected with cash from Binance. This means Binance just increased their shareholding in the exchange. Now, this is the third Asian crypto exchange Binance has upped its stakes in as it expands its global reach. After all the FUDs, Binance is still growing and expanding vigorously, being the most popular and trusted cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Unlike Binance, the fact that Bitcoin reached its lowest in the last 2 years has suffocated the miners. On December 21st, Core Scientific, the top publicly traded coin mining company, has officially filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. For the past year, the energy price has rocketed, but the price of Bitcoin kinda plummets. Core Scientific could not hold their losses anymore and had to quit the game early. The reasons for their losses are because most of their mining rigs are rented, plus the over-leveraging, which makes the fall inevitable. Despite raising $100 million through issuing more shares, the company is still unable to pay back the huge debt since the Luna Celsius crash. Their share lost over 98% value in the last couple of months. Dude, this looks like a shitcoin. Despite this tragedy, the big boys in mining coins still operate to their fullest, even though the hash rate, an index showing how hard it is to mine coin, is relatively high. This shows the miners' hope in the next bull run. And it's not just the miners who believe in this market. Lots of investors do too. I believe from now on, many more investors will still stay with crypto regardless of how devastating it will be. So that's 2022, ladies and gentlemen. What a year for the crypto market. It's been sad, it's been disappointing, and to be honest, angry. But I think this cleanse is necessary so that the true, honest, and genuinely good projects can be grown. Now, we will leave the links to the articles we use in the videos down in the description below. We also have other kick-ass social channels like our official website CoinWire, our Twitters and Telegrams for crypto and market news update. The links to all of it is also in the video description. And that's it for your boy Daily. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll be seeing you guys in our next video very soon. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. Take care.